Hello, everybody. So, just want to ask you guys a question. The question is, when you go to church on Sunday, do you do it out of the kindness of your heart and to pay attention to the sermon or what God has in store for you? Or do you go to church just for the music and the offering or just to hear the message, and then you leave the church an hour later and you just go back to the way you were? Because usually the church service is like an hour long. And I go to Life Church on Sundays. Do I go every Sunday? No. But God doesn't judge anybody because they don't go to church every Sunday. There's nowhere in the Bible that says that, especially in the New Testament, that says that you're supposed to go every Sunday. Now, it does say that you're supposed to have and gather and be in fellowship with your Christians. It does say that you have to get together. But you have your own choices to do or not to do that. It's up to you. Is God going to condemn you for that? No. But if you condemn your neighbor, God's going to do the same to you. If you love your neighbor, he will love you. If you read the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 14, it says that if you love and forgive your neighbor, God will do the same for you. That God will forgive you. If you ask for forgiveness of your neighbor, they forgive you, he will do the same for you. But if you do the opposite, he will do the opposite right back at you because of how you treated somebody. God's not going to be like, okay, you know what? This person didn't go to church on Sunday. Okay, I'm going to condemn. No. God is not going to condemn anybody because they go to church or they don't go to church. God's not like that. He doesn't work like that. Whether it's Christianity or not, God doesn't work like that. He is not a religion. He's not a belief. He's not science. He's not anything the world claims him to be. God doesn't work on our own time. God doesn't work by man's time, but man should go by his time because his time is what matters. So please don't judge, and God will not judge you. Don't be judgmental. Don't be judgy. Don't be mean. Don't be nasty and ugly with your words because God will be the same to you. But let me make this crystal clear. There is nothing ugly about God. Not once. Because he's all beautiful, good, forgiveness, mercy, and light. And what he has in his presence is beautiful, not ugly. And if you say the opposite, you are as ugly as yourself, as your father the devil. The father the devil is the ugly one. But just because he got kicked out of heaven doesn't mean he's ugly. It just means he's still beautiful. I'm talking about the devil. So remember that.